and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm so glad you decided to join me for another video today. Today's video is going to be my vintage minimalist Christmas home tour. Y'all know that I am a minimalist. I've done minimalist home tour videos before, and I will link my minimalist Christmas video from last year below. But today we're going to be showing you my house this year. It's still very minimal. I don't decorate every single room for Christmas. I try to keep it pretty basic. But this year I really wanted to pull out all of my vintage pieces that I have and really have like a vintage minimal Christmas. So everything is super cozy and I'm really excited to show you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First of all, I got this new mirror here. Peep the baby bump because I am due this week. So that is why I'm huge. But I got this new mirror, and if I can get closer, it's really pretty. I got it for 10 bucks off of Facebook Marketplace. And then down below here, I just put this little lamp with our fireplace. I will link the fireplace down below. It's actually from Amazon. And then I just have my plant here. And then in my windows, I have these battery operated candle lights. They're actually on a timer, so they come on at night. And then over here, you guys, I don't know if you've seen much of the living room since I kind of redid some things, but we put this shelf up and added some artwork over here. And I know this is not Christmas, but it's just cozy. And then I have my angels here, which I got from, I believe, an antique store several years ago. And I actually had to fix their little dresses because their dresses got stained in the Christmas boxes. So I put them new skirts on. And then I got this from a local antique shop. And then I have this little brass candle holder over here, which I just think is really pretty in general. I leave that out all the time, not just for Christmas. And then this is my farmhouse end table that I DIY'd, and I'll leave that video below as well. So I don't do a whole lot with my couch. I have one Christmas pillow, and that's it. So I just leave the blue pillows because it matches the other blue touches in the room. But I have this one pillow here, and I got that for 5 bucks from Five Below. Then Lucy with her toy. She has to be in all my videos. Here I just have this right here. I really find it helpful to just pull stuff from regular decor. So I already had the mirror tray that I got thrifted. I already had this that I got from Walmart for like $1 and something. And then I have this battery operated lantern that I've had for many years, and I just think it adds that perfect cozy touch to the room that I need. This is probably one of my favorite areas that I decorated this year. I got this shelf from Goodwill, and I dehydrated oranges this year. So I have a couple of little orange banners. The embroidered picture back here, I think I got from Goodwill. I know it's not particularly Christmas either, but I like the colors in it. I would preferably like to frame a Norman Rockwell Christmas picture that I have and put it up here, which I still might do, but I have to go make a copy of it. And then I have this little angel here that I also got thrifted, and then this is just a tag from Dollar Tree. Another battery operated candle. This house my mom found at Salvation Army, and she let me have it. And then this I thought was so adorable and vintage. I got it from a local thrift store in town. And then I just added some Christmas tree clippings to my vase. And then this is a new little sign that I found at a local thrift store as well. It's not Christmas either, but I just love it. Somebody made that, and I just think it's so precious. And then we got our tree here. We got our tree. This is a real tree we got from Food Line this year. And it was a little bit bigger than what I wanted, but we kind of had to grab up a tree because they had 3 left when we got there. But I have a lot of vintage ornaments on here. I've been collecting vintage Christmas ornaments for years. So I have a lot of sweet little wooden ones. And then we have like a lot of our sweet mementos from when we got married. Here's another vintage one. I have a vintage Raggedy Ann and Andy. Last year I just did gold. This year I tried to pull more red into the tree just to make it a little bit more old style and vintage. This is mine from when I was a little girl. Then we had one from our first anniversary. And then here's one from when we first bought our house. There's one for Lucy. So I have just a lot of really sweet vintage ones. And then this year, of course, we have some for our new baby. We have a couple that are like baby's first Christmas and that kind of thing. But all of our ornaments are meaningful. I feel like a lot of people want their tree to look so commercial these days, and I would rather have the ornaments that mean something to me, that are special to me. So that is what our tree looks like. And the star I got, I believe, at Kmart on clearance years ago. I decided not to use a tree skirt this year. I just wrapped a scarf that I had around the base of the tree, and I like how minimal and simple it looks because I'm not a big fan of a huge tree skirt. And then over here, there's really nothing Christmassy. It's all just basic Mira. Over here, I do have this candle right here is a Christmas tree scented candle. So between the candle and our actual tree, my living room smells so amazing. But over here, I just have my record player and a peace lily plant. I didn't have a great place to hang our stockings this year, so they're just kind of hanging behind the door. But this one is Brennan's, there's mine, and then that is the little baby stocking. So those are hanging behind the door. And then on my front door, I have this wreath that I made. I had an old grapevine wreath, and I just wrapped some gold tinsel around it. And I glued this little vintage wooden train to the base because I never had a place to put this. So I just went ahead and hot glued it to the wreath, and I think it looks really pretty and simple. Moving on to the rest of the house, I just have a few Christmas touches here and there. Really the only place I decorate is the kitchen and the living room, but I just have this sweet little angel, and I hang her on one of our closet doors. And then I also have this right here. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. I had a friend of mine that gave me that several years ago. So that's all that I have in here. Moving on to the kitchen. My table, I've had this runner for a while. I think I got it at Walmart on clearance. And then I've had this bowl for a while as well. It's not a Christmas bowl. I just use it to decorate for multi-seasons. But I bought some scented pine cones from Walmart. These smell so amazing. They make my kitchen smell so good. And then again, I just have some Christmas tree clippings in there. But I really love the way this looks. Then over here is where I have the majority of Christmas things. This cabinet desperately needs to be repainted, but I just haven't been able to get to that. But I just have more dehydrated oranges that I hung here. And then each little level I have different items, little reindeers, Norman Rockwell Christmas plates. This is actually a mug that Brennan got me when we first got married, like the first Christmas we were married, but it kind of messed up on the inside. So I just held on to it and I put it out for Christmas decoration every year. The angel was thrifted. And then I have two of these little crocheted candlesticks. These were actually made by my great grandmother, and I never met her. So these are very, very old. And then I have my little thrifted snowman teapot, another Norman Rockwell plate. And then here is another one of the candles. This little rockin' reindeer I bought at a thrift shop for really cheap. I couldn't believe, no, I think it was Goodwill, and it was really cheap. I was really surprised somebody gave him away because I think he's so cute. And then I just have these little, they're Christmas bells, and I have those sitting here with another Norman Rockwell plate. So I really like my little Christmas display that I have going on here. Really, the only other Christmas thing that I have in the kitchen is just this hurricane glass from the Dollar Tree that I filled with water and put some more Christmas tree clippings in. But other than that, I don't really keep a whole lot of Christmas decoration in here. This room is really just an office room, so I don't have any Christmas decoration in there. This is my hallway, and I just moved some of my more non-seasonal prints. I moved them to the hallway. And then in the bathroom, I don't really have anything Christmassy. I try to just keep everything basic and non-seasonal. But the only thing I do have in here is I have this Christmas candle that I think I picked up at Ross, and it smells like Christmas tree, but it also has like a berry smell to it. So I haven't started burning it yet. But really that's the only Christmas thing I have in here. Everything else is just basic. Moving on to my bedroom, the only thing that I did as far as Christmassy goes in here is I added these twinkling lights just to kind of give it more of a cozy vibe. Not so much for Christmas, but just for the winter season in general. And then down here I also placed this little snow globe that I made. I made this like a long time ago. And I thought that it looked nice and simple on my nightstand just to add a touch of the season in my bedroom. So guys, that is it for my minimal Christmas home tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and maybe got some inspiration for your home. Let me know down below, are you a minimal Christmas decorator or do you go way overboard? I love Christmas decoration. It's probably the season I decorate the most for. I do pretty minimal fall and I do like Easter, but pretty much Christmas is the one time that I decorate a lot for, just because I love the coziness of the season and just all the sweet stuff that Christmas brings. Plus, we're really excited for baby this year, and I want a baby to be able to see the Christmas tree and all of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you're subscribed if you're not already, and make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you want to see more of my day-to-day life or read more thoughts that I have on different subjects, I have my blog and my Instagram linked down below as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.